I never heard of donkey the other day. What is it?
I'm a donkey.
Say it again, Charlamagne.
I'm a donkey.
Yes, you are a donkey.
So I'll show you how to act a donkey.
Everything that Charlamagne is saying is true.
Yes, donkey of the day for Monday, February 24th goes to the richest man in the world, Elon Musk. Now, I don't know who people voted for in 2024. Okay, some of us voted for Vice President Kamala Harris. Some people clearly voted for the 47th President of the United States of America, Donald J. Trump. Some people voted for the Green Party. Some people wrote in candidates. But I know one person folks didn't vote for, and that person is the richest man in the world, Elon Musk. But for some reason, Elon Musk, who is an immigrant from South Africa, for some reason, this man is in control of how the government spends its money. Not only is he in control of how the government spends his money, he's the reason that over 12,000 federal workers have been fired as part of the Trump administration's broad effort to slash the federal workforce of 2.3 million people. How do you feel knowing that you are a federal worker who voted for Donald J. Trump and in his first 30 days you are out of a job? Elections do indeed have consequences, and sadly, because of a choice you made, you have to live unemployed with those consequences. It's amazing to me how they are just playing with people's lives, though. You can't just cut people's jobs indiscriminately, okay? For example, they fired hundreds of employees from the National Nuclear Security Administration. These are people who oversee the stockpile of nuclear weapons. Okay, and then they realized, wait, we need these people. Okay, they tried to rehire them because their dismissal could jeopardize national security. All right, Elon Musk and the Trump administration also fired employees who worked on the bird flu response. Okay, and they're trying to rehire them as well. It's a mess. And I personally don't understand how an administration can say they are America first, but they have a South African immigrant causing pain to so many Americans. That is not what they voted for. But this weekend on X, of course, Elon Musk suggested that workers could lose their jobs if they didn't respond to an email blast from the Office of Personnel Management asking for a list of 5 things they did in the past week. I repeat, Elon Musk suggested that workers could lose their jobs if they didn't respond to an email blast from the Office of Personnel Management asking for a list of 5 things they did in the past week. I can't make this kind of stuff up. Let's go to NBC News for the report, please.
What did you do last week? That's the question Elon Musk and his Department of Government Efficiency team insist all federal workers must answer in an email. Musk adding on a social media platform X that failure to respond will be taken as a resignation. 3 sources tell NBC News those emails were already being received by federal employees Saturday, asking them to send 5 bullet points of what they accomplished last week, but noting employees should not include classified information. The deadline for replying set for Monday at 11:59 p.m.
Now listen. I have to give credit to Tulsi Gabbard and Kash Patel. Tulsi is the U.S. Director of National Intelligence, and Kash Patel is the new FBI Director. And they joined a growing list of department heads who have told their employees to ignore the request from Elon Musk and Doge. Because, yes, why is anyone listening to him? Okay, not just those 2 individuals, though. Secretary of State Marco Rubio, Secretary of Defense Pete Hegseth, and Department of Homeland Security Chief Kristi Noem. They've all told employees to disregard that email, because at some point, someone with some sense has to reject the oligarchy. All right, the billionaires don't run America. Working class people do. And if you are an official in the government, you work for working class people. Because trust and believe, Americans will remember who caused them pain, and there will be backlash at some point. Not to mention, I believe that someone needs to check Donald Trump's toupee to make sure there isn't one of Elon Musk's Neuralinks devices in there. Okay, something isn't right. All right, Elon has some sort of mind control over Donald Trump, and every time Donald Trump is in a press briefing, one simple question should come up, and that question is, who is the real president of the United States of America? Every time he's in a press briefing, when one of y'all get an opportunity to answer or to ask a question, y'all should ask that every single time, because we know who it is on paper. But who's really calling the shots? Elon and Trump are giving record label owner artist vibes. Okay, watching Elon, stand next to Trump is like watching Birdman stand next to Wayne back in the day. It's like watching Diddy stand next to Big back in the day. It's like watching Yo Gotti and Glorilla now. No matter how hot the artist is, you can clearly see who's in charge. Now, here's the reason Elon Musk absolutely deserves this hee-haw. Okay, this man said on yesterday that he was just eager to see who had a pulse and 2 working neurons amid the claims that some government employees are barely working or checking their emails. Can you imagine if you worked in government and you are in charge of things that could put this country's national security at risk? You are in charge of containing diseases that could kill millions of people, and you have an unelected immigrant from another country playing with you on a weekend? We have to start putting some things in perspective. And one thing we need to put in perspective is we are post-America, okay? We are post-Constitution. This isn't about Republican or Democrat. This is about democracy or no democracy. And I don't know what the political solution is to this problem, because we aren't dealing with the democracy that we once knew. And until we, the people, identify and realize what game is actually being played at our expense, we will continue to lose. Please give the oligarch in chief, Elon Musk, the biggest hee-haw.
All right. Well, thank you for that donkey today.
Donkey of the Day is sponsored by renowned personal injury attorney Michael the Bull Lamonsoff. Don't be a donkey when you need a fighter on your side. If you're ever injured, go to michaelthebull.com. That's michaelthebull.com. And when you mess with the bull, you get the horns.
Wake that ass up.
Early in the morning.
The Breakfast Club.